Hey, thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. I'm going to be working on prompts number 9 and 10 for my December Daily December Stories album this year. And I'm going to be starting off prompt number 9 with this beautiful snowflake paper from Echo Park. I'm going to size this down to 6 by 8, and I'm going to create the mat for the photo as actually just the entire page for this prompt for prompt number 9. So the ninth prompt that I picked off of the list, the Felicity Jane prompt list that you saw at the beginning of the video, is going to be all dressed up. And the picture that I'm using here is a Snapchat screenshot that I took of Bailey. She sent me a picture of how she was wearing some Christmassy scrubs to work one day, and I just thought this was really super cute, and I wanted to document that. So she does not send me that many pictures, and when she does, I try to always make sure to save them and use them for my scrapbooking. So I'm just going to take my my little hole punch here, I think it's a 1/4 inch hole punch, and I'm going to just create some holes in that paper. I really like using this hole punch rather than my crocodile because the holes are a little bit bigger, and they do the pages do flip a little bit better in that 6-ring binder. So I'm just going to stick this down. I'm not going to put this into a page protector, and I'm not going to journal on this any more than the journaling that Bailey put on her Snapchat. And it says, Nurse Bailey pulling out the penguins for Christmas. And I just end up embellishing that with one of these really pretty little gold glittery snowflake stickers from the Snow and Cocoa collection. And that is going to be it for prompt number 9. So I'm really trying to keep this simple at this point. My goal was to try to do 15 prompts. My goal might have been more than that at the beginning, but I'm trying to be realistic. I really want to finish this by the first week of January and move on with other projects. I've got a lot on the go right now with some other things I'm working on. And then of course I'm back to work on January 4th. So just trying to be as efficient and get things documented. I want it to look nice, but I'm not going to worry about making it too fancy. So what I did for my 10th prompt is I did some journaling on my computer, and I just printed that off on some white cardstock. Now you can see that I'm just going to embellish that with one of these Pink Fresh Studio Oh Joy stickers. And I'm going to put that all down onto another piece of that snowflake paper from Echo Park, which I've just sized down to 4 by 3. Now that little sticker on there says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Just a little note here, a lot is spelled wrong on the sticker, but I'm not too concerned about it. But anyways, just, I guess, note to self, a lot is actually 2 separate words, but sometimes it's one of those commonly misused words, or phrases, I should say, in the English language. But anyhow, so I'm just going to insert that in there, and then I am going to start working on just finishing up that card on the top. And I'm just going to take one of these Ali Edwards wonky circles with the gold foiling on it that says Holiday Love, and I'm going to finish off the embellishing in that way for that pocket. So mostly pictures in the pockets for these 4 by 3 inserts, or 4 by 3 pockets. And now I'm just going to create a little page insert here just to make this look a little more interesting. This is really, really easy and quick to do. All I did was I took an 8 by 6 piece of pattern paper. So I just took a piece of pattern paper, sized it down to 8 by 6. This is from the I Love Christmas Echo Park Lori Whitlock collection. And I'm going to just take this and score it at 3.5 inches. I'm going to keep that white pattern up with the holly on it, and then fold the snowflakes over. And I'm just going to put a little bit of embellishing on here. I'm going to go into the sticker sheet from that collection, I Love Christmas, and I'm going to find a sticker that's in the shape of a circle and use that to help embellish this insert. So the nice thing about inserts is they do just make your spread look a little more interesting. They're really, really easy to create. And you can then use those inserts later when you go back through your book and start adding some things, adding some journaling. You might want to add some more tiny little pictures and so on. I like creating these little inserts in my book so that I have some options later when I go to finish my book. What I did with my book this year from last year, so my 2015 book, when my family came home for Christmas this year, we got the book out and we wrote some memories in that people had of the Christmas before, because I didn't have my book finished when I spent time with them last Christmas. So it's just nice to have those spaces available so that you can go back and do more in your book and those spaces are already created. Now I just took that little reindeer sticker, I backed it on some cardstock and then cut it out with a circle punch so that I had some control over how much of the backing was sticky. And I also stuck a little sentiment sticker on there from the Pink Fresh collection, and it says Holiday Memories. And now I'm just looking for something else to embellish this with. I've got this big bucket that I've got all my Christmas stuff in, and I'm just going to go through. I end up finding a little chipboard number 10 from Recollections. And then I end up finishing this off with the word joy, which I have die cut from a Simon Says stamp die that spells out the word joy. And I had actually created that for some cards and I didn't use it, so I end up sticking it down here. So this layout is going to be done. I'm going to just do a quick little flip so that you can see what I did today once this insert's finished. And stay tuned. I'll be back here in a few days with more of my prompts to finish up my album right through to prompt 15. Have an amazing day, and thanks so much for stopping by, guys. And I'll see you another time here on my channel for more projects in the future. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.